Well, they're a big, strong, physical football team, like they have been in the past. They have a new quarterback. They're on their second starter so far this season, so they're new at that position. But obviously very strong with the running game, an enormous offensive line, and some great proven backs in the backfield. Defensively, they're very physical across the defensive front, and they have enough good defensive linemen to rotate a bunch of good, tough players throughout the course of the ball game, so they stay fresh and play really hard. So they're a good football team, a big physical football team, much like they have been in the past.
All right, some are calling this a must-win for both teams as far as the Leaders Division goes. Do you look at it that way?
Well, it certainly would be a key win as far as the Leaders Division goes. And again, there's a lot of football left to be played and a lot of parity in the league. And, on any given Saturday, there are a lot of surprises. It's tough to pick them on Saturdays right now, particularly in the Big Ten. But certainly a key win in regards to the race to be number one in the Leaders Division, certainly.
Ralph Boulton is close enough where you're thinking you can use him and maybe use him quite a bit. Is that accurate, and where does he stand for this week?
Well, I hope that's accurate, and odds are we'll probably find out this weekend. We weren't exactly sure last weekend how much he would get in the ball game. We knew he was close or maybe ready, but again, we'd feel a little bit better about seeing him get a few more reps in practice. And I thought he got some of that done last week, got in the physical part of practice a little bit more. We're just now getting to the point where we're asking him to fit up on some of the linebackers and the ends in regards to blitz pickup. And again, we haven't tackled Ralph in practice, and we will not. But I think Ralph probably could have helped us some this past Saturday and was maybe ready this past Saturday. But we are a lot more comfortable about playing Ralph this weekend, and I think Ralph is more comfortable as well.
I realize you're not going to give away your game plan, but would you, if you played him, would you like to think you're going to go in there and say, hey, we're going to play him at least 20 plays or something like that, or is he still in a situation where the game would kind of dictate that a little bit, Danny?
We have a lot of good players, a lot of skilled players on offense, and I think that we do a good job of spreading the wealth around some, and I think that allows us to keep our players safe and fresh and create some longevity with our skilled players throughout the course of the season. I don't anticipate putting Ralph in the game and for your 25 or 30 plays or 20-something carries. That would be a lot, I think, for a guy that hasn't played in a game in almost a year and a guy that hasn't had that many live reps. But he does look fast and quick and confident and sure in practice as he's running the plays behind the number one offense. So I'm comfortable with Ralph going in the game, and I think he can help us win. How many plays or what kind of plays, that's still yet to be determined.
Any concern at all about a carryover effect? Because I know your guys were really excited to start Big Ten play after playing pretty well in the early part of the season, and obviously they were disappointed in that outcome and stuff. With college kids, I'm always interested. Is there any concern about a carryover this week, or do you think they put that behind them and realize that, if you beat Wisconsin this week, a lot of your goals as far as winning the division and stuff are still out there?
Well, obviously the magnitude or the potential magnitude of this football game will get our team's attention, and obviously we'll need all of our focus to be towards getting ready to play Wisconsin. I'd be disappointed if we were so weak-minded that we would let a loss linger and affect the potential and the outcome of our team and season. So I believe that we've weathered the storm. Obviously very disappointed that we didn't win and embarrassed that the score was lopsided in our own stadium. But again, after going back and looking at the film, I thought our team gave a good effort and played very hard, and at times we were very close. But if you give that outfit a little bit of space and a great player like Denard a little bit of light, he'll take it to the distance, and he did 3 or 4 times this past Saturday. But we'll bounce back as a football team. I don't have any reservation about that part of it. We have to play better, that's for sure. We have to play better as a football team, and we're capable of doing so. But we're excited about the opportunity this weekend, and that's where our focus is at.